Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you're well. We're back in Poppyfields and we are working once again on our Aquatic Centre. It's a big project this one, but it's going really well. I'm really having a lot of fun with it. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it as well, but yeah, let me know. So I was going to do some work inside here today because this is all a little bit messy around here, isn't it? Yeah, none of this looks particularly good at the moment. Let's just see. I'm just looking at this bit. So this is, you've got this wall here with a door. See, actually, that it doesn't really need a wall and a door there, to be honest, does it? Because it is just open. Oh, look, we've done something crazy in here. Let's just see, where does that go? That goes to there. Right, I'm going to have to get rid of that and that. And then I can fill this gap in. I'm just wondering whether I should just get rid of this door completely. It feels like it should have something there, but actually when you look at it, the way it's done, because this is open, it really doesn't need it there. Let's have a look. Hang on. Let's see what I can do. Yeah, so it's not messed up anything out here. So we've just got little sort of gaps to fill in. This railing goes quite nicely actually into there. Now, what is this bit of wall doing here? Is that's completely backstage, that, isn't it? Right, let's do that. Let's get rid of that and that. Okay, let's come into here and just fill this gap. Let's get some non-grid brick going on in here. Let's try and line this up. Look at that, pretty much perfect first time. That almost never happens. Lovely stuff. Let's get that down to there. Okay, so that wall is looking good. This wood ends like that, which is absolutely fine. Obviously we've got this edge of the steps to look at on both sides, I would say. And then we've got a bit of a gap down here, which I think, let's come out of here, let's have a look. One of my go-to pieces, just to, I think this might work, just to sort of cap this end off a bit, make it look nice and pillory, you know, kind of strong and finished. So let's take that. I'm going to bring that out so that the wood and the beam, the railing both go into it. And then I think I'll take that up. I don't think it needs to go too far. I'll probably just sort of there, I would say. Just sort of caps off this wall here going into it. I think that looks fine. And we do have this little gap. I'll tell you what I'll do actually, just because the graphics are just glitching there. I'm just going to do that. And then I think I'm just going to try and fill this little gap in at the side here. Something like that, just so we haven't got a big hole showing down there, and that doesn't show anywhere else. That's good. Right, so let's come into here. We just need to hide the sides of this staircase. So let's go, I think I'll go brick again. Let's have a look. What angle do we want? I think this one. Try and line this up. So this side is pretty simple. I think it's only going to need one. Now where do I take it to? That's the question. Let's have a look. On this side I'm going to have to go right up there, so let's go right up to there on this side as well. Okay, we'll lift that up, make sure everything's hidden. That looks good, and then let's go down, and then we'll just get a piece in the bottom there, and hopefully it's quite simple to just bring this over to this side. Let's have a look how that's going to look. Yeah, that's going to be fine, and then I can just duplicate that into this gap. See, I'll just bring those across to meet that bit of wall there. Lovely stuff. Right, so that looks much nicer now. Can that go out there? No, it can't, because we've got that. Right, I will just do... Actually, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll come into this. I'm just going to... There we go. I'll just do that just to cap that bit off there. And then we've got the issue of this hole here. So we need a bit of floor along here. So I'm probably going to go back to my trusty stone beam. Because this piece, it just does everything, this one. So I'm gonna do this all the way along this edge. Let's just come out and see what that looks like. Okay, it's not quite come out enough. Actually, that's at a funny angle as well. Right, let's get rid of that. Let's try this again. I'll try using this angle here. Oh, hang on, need the old angle snap. Let's see. This should at least get it straight according to the roof piece as opposed to the wall, because clearly some of this building is a little bit wonky. Right, I think, just trying to think how I want this to look, whether I want, I think I probably do want it to, come out as well. I think I need it sort of doubled up, I think, like this. Make it look like a really good solid bottom bit. So if I group those two together, obviously I'm going to need a little triangle of something inside there, aren't I, to cover that up. Whoops. Ooh, that was clever. I didn't know you could do that. Double click on a person, you follow them. Right, so this is going to go all the way along. So this just finishes off this, makes it look nice and solid. Good foundations, because it is quite a large structure, this one. Oh, where have I gone to? There we go. Excellent, we're virtually there. Right, so then if I do one of these, no, hang on, let's get it straight. I can buzz this along here. I probably want that coming, yeah, out like so. And again, it just finishes it off, makes it look nice and strong and sturdy. Let's take that up to the wall there. Right, how does that look? That looks good along there. It is, again, it's a little wonky because of the building obviously isn't perfectly square because it's built in so many pieces, but that's fine. I'll have some foliage and that along here. You won't even notice that. That looks good along there, and on the inside it all looks nice and solid too. So we have got an awkward corner over here. Let's have a look what I can do with this. I'm going to go with the limestone and just see if something like this can just sit in here. Look at that, perfect angle. Just wonder if I can take that back and actually line it up with the wall. That would be perfect. What does it look like outside? Yeah, that looks fantastic. Okay. I'm loving that. Look at that, easy solution. Nice. Right, so that is sort of the main structure there done. So I think structure-wise, we are sort of there. We've still got work on the outside to do, actually, because obviously we haven't got a door here, and obviously this is all very boring around here. So I do feel like we need more on here. I'm just thinking, because this is viewable from outside. So yeah, at the moment it does look quite boring. So what we need to do is cheer it up a bit. For a start, we need a door on here. So let's get a door on here. Now let's just think. I did have a nice door, didn't I? I just wonder. We've got this one. Don't know if I'll be able to use this on here, but I do like the idea. Let's get rid of that. I know it's a staff entrance, but it is kind of viewable. Right, I'm just going to plonk that down because it is. Because you're going to have people walking along here, so it is kind of viewable, isn't it? This entrance. Let's just come inside and see what's what here. Yeah, so it's not ideal because it is a hidden entrance in a way, isn't it? Because we've got that on the inside, and then we've got this big gap. I'm going to persevere and just see if I can make this work in some capacity. Just because I think it looks so nice. See what? I know that looks a bit odd, but I'm kind of okay with that. So what I'm just thinking is if I can just widen this. And I'm gonna move that. Whoops. Let's try that again. Actually, I'll do it like that. Let's just sort this top bit out. Like so. Yes, so I guess we don't need that bit anymore, do we? Or that. Let's get rid of all these unnecessary bits. Right, how is that looking? Good. So what I need to do in here, I think... oh, hang on, what's going on there? Okay, we've got some weird holes there. Oh, what is that? Is that a single square that I can copy and move? Yes, it is. Perfect. Let's do that. Let's get those gaps filled in. Okay. Yeah, so what I'm thinking here, because obviously that looks like it just goes straight into the wall, I'm wondering if there's... I can make it so that doesn't necessarily look like a glass door. I can make it look like a wooden door, is what I'm thinking. I'm not sure if this is going to work, but I'm going to try. Obviously it's at a slight angle, which is not ideal. Hang on. Let's just bring that out. Yeah, actually, yeah, that makes sense because I've got room to maneuver. So let's if I line this up to the door, okay, hang on, let's get a new piece, because then it should line itself up. There we go. So at least then I know this is going to be flat to the door. Okay. And across. Yeah, look at that. I think that works okay. Although I'll tell you what I'm going to do, if I can highlight it. Just because the patterning is the same, I'm just going to twist that round and do that, just so that we change the patterning, so it's not looking too symmetrical. I know it's opposite upside down now, but it's fine, it looks a bit different. There we go, that's kind of a cool entrance, I think. So that's where the staff go in and out. Obviously we've got bits like this, so this I'm just going to probably just fill with foliage. I might be able to manipulate the land a little bit there, but let's worry about the building first. What I need to do is create a nice modern looking exterior. So what I'm thinking is, let's have a look. See, this is a nice dark plank. So this is the kind of thing I'm thinking of, where I can create this design which goes sort of top to bottom like this. I've done this before, so you'll recognize this if you've seen my previous videos. I think it looks really nice, and it's nice and modern. Oh, it's going to be a pain, isn't it, and not let me do it properly. This always happens, and I always complain about it. Right, is he going to let me do it like that? Yeah, so at least it lets me do that. That's good. So, yeah, okay, so this is something that I can hopefully just copy and paste around, and it just looks, I just think it looks cool. It breaks up the flatness of the white. Right, I think that's probably wide enough. You'll see what I mean in a minute. Actually, let me just see. Is it going to let me? Yes, I can. So if I just get rid of that, and then I can copy that up, like so. So from an angle, it looks nice and solid, and then as you come in front of it, it sort of breaks up, which means you can put things inside it. So I was thinking I could try and put that inside it. Okay, what I'll do, because I want it completely hidden inside it, I will just have to then widen the whole thing a little bit. Let's just see if I can kind of double that up, or how does it need to look? Yeah, something like that, I reckon. Right, so let's just get a couple more sideways. Let's make sure that's well hidden in there. Oh no, hang on, let's go like this. And up. Nice. It's a bit different, isn't it? So the hope then is that I can simply move it around. And just break this wall up a bit. I won't necessarily do this everywhere. For example, out here I might actually try and put on a separate bit of the building, try and just change the shape of it a bit. So if I think I'll get one at that end, one at this end, and I'll do something in the middle here. Not sure what, but I'll do something. What? Let's just try and balance that. That looks pretty good to me. So I don't need anything here because that looks pretty good, but I'll probably get just one more, I think, over here. Try and get that roughly in the middle. Nice. Okay. Just a simple thing. Right, I'll tell you what this end needs. This end needs... It needs a separate building. That's what it needs. So what I'm thinking here, this is kind of a... Because you could see this, you see, from outside. So I feel like it needs... it needs something at the end, like a nice tower type thing, like so. Let's get a roof on. We haven't got many round roofs, but there is a nice tiled one, I believe. Yeah, this one. And hopefully we've got some trim to go with that. Hang on, is that the right one? Ooh, actually I don't know which one looks best. That's the angle. Yeah, let's go with the same angle. Like so. Tell you what, I might. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this, and I think I'm gonna duplicate it actually, and have two of these here. So this is I don't know what it is. It just is. It's just a building. I don't know what it's going to do. Oh, those are lovely windows. Where have they been all my life? A window pane. How have I not spotted them before? They're really cool. I don't know what I can do with them though. They don't really work in here, but I'll definitely try them in the future. I don't know what I'm trying to put on here. Something, yes. Something impressive like that. Let's just try a position snap. Where does that snap to? It doesn't. No, nowhere at all. Okay, we won't do that. So position snap rotation seems to work. No, it doesn't. Okay, that's fine. Let's see. It's always tricky doing these because they don't actually go on these walls very well at all. You have to kind of just sink them in a little bit. But it does look good. And then I guess this kind of angle, I would say. Oh, it's tricky to know quite where to put that. No, I think it needs to, that would be, yeah, flat on that piece, I think. Let's see, yeah. Okay, and then let's see if I can duplicate that on this side. Oh, I don't think I've got that angle right, have I? Hang on. Or have I? Would that be there? No, that doesn't look right, does it? I think that's gone too far. I think it needs to be like that. Never easy working with round buildings. Let's have a look. No, that's too close now, isn't it? Hang on. I think it needs to be on that piece. Because even though they're round, they're not actually round, are they? They are very slightly squared off. No, that's still wrong, isn't it? Oh, that's just bizarre. Is it because I put the first one wrong? I think it is, you know. I think that, yeah, that's what I've done wrong. That isn't in the middle, so that needs to be there. And then, yes, then they work. Do you know, I do wonder if they need to be in further. They're sticking out a bit too far, I would say. They're very impressive windows, but they can look a bit over the top. Right, let's move this back here. Actually, I'm just going to look what's inside here. It is, yeah, it's backstage, so I've got a bit of room to maneuver here, where I can have these a little bit buried into the wall like that. So I know at the moment they look a little bit odd. But they're going to be surrounded by a whole lot of foliage, which I'm hoping will make them look a bit better. See? So this end, it just needed a little extra something, didn't it? Just to sort of grab the eye and look a bit more impressive. See, I love these things. Look at that. When you're looking straight on, you can see the pattern, and then you go at an angle and you miss it. So I kind of like it. It's a bit quirky. So I think the foliage will really set all of this off. So we're going to have foliage all around this bottom area here. So this looks really plain down here, but it's all going to get hidden. And you're only going to see really the top with the windows. So I think in the end, I think I can get away with it. I think it'll look good. Right, so that's all looking good then. And again, all of this will be foliage. So it looks a bit plain at the moment, but ultimately it'll be hidden. So I'm not too worried. And then over here, see, this all looks good anyway. We've only got a minute or so left for the episode, so I might just do a bit more of this path. Just get this in place. So it's going to come all the way over here. And then I think I'm going to bring it down here, because I kind of like the idea that it comes towards the edge of the park here, and you can walk down here and see inside. Obviously the edge of the park needs to be extended along here, and then I can continue. I can have more of the exhibits coming in along here. Just going to get rid of that tree, a bit random. Yeah, so I can bring this further. That's nice and easy to do, isn't it? Let's just take that all the way over there. Just gives me plenty of room to play with. And obviously the poppies themselves out here. It shouldn't be too hard, I hope. Just to extend these. Oh, hang on, let's get rid of the angle. Ah, hang on, I've taken a light with them. We don't want to be doing that, do we? We'll do the lights properly. Right, let's there we go. Let's duplicate that. Let's just get them all the way along this fence line, and that'll be it for the episode. So I think we're making some really good progress here with the aquatic building. It's starting to feel more finished. There we go. That's our poppy field. Good stuff. I think it looks pretty cool, I have to say, and I think it will really get set off once the foliage is all around it. So like in these bits here, I'll do some nice cypress trees probably in these little gaps. Nice bushy stuff, I think, all around here and around here. You know, you don't need to access any of that, so that's fine. And then we've got here again, we'll try and fill these gaps in. I might try and landscape, if not, I'll just fill them in with bushes. Get a couple of nice trees, because I don't really, as you walk along here, you don't really need to see all of this. That's more for viewing once you've come up the steps and you're here, and suddenly you go, oh, look at this, this is impressive. So I almost want to have this fairly blocked off on both sides. And then obviously you come around here and you can see the otters playing on the outside, so that needs nice detailing along here. Oh look, we've got a an education speech going on, that's good. So yeah, there we go. That's where we are for today. I think this is coming along so nice. It's very different to how I pictured it actually, but it is good. I think I've done a good job. Let me know what you think. If you've got anything you want to say, please do leave a comment down below. Please do hit the like button as well if you're enjoying yourself. And as always, thank you for joining me. Hopefully I'll see you again very soon in the next episode. Until then, take care. Bye for now.